Good morning, Northtown. I'm Gabby Campbell.
I'm Jordan Priest. Recently, we got a new desk, a new intro, and we're starting segments.
This week, we'll be discussing the Winter Kings, the new Secretary of Education, and the best places to eat around Northtown. This is the new Ntv News.
What do you think about all the changes?
I think all the students are really going to enjoy them because they're all super cool.
But the world's constantly changing, so let's take a look at what's happening in the world news.
Donald Trump's cabinet appointments have been nothing short of historic, one of which being Betsy DeVos, the new United States Secretary of Education. Her appointment was confirmed Tuesday, but by the slimmest of margins, with Vice President Mike Pence having to break the tie. All Democratic senators voted against her, as well as 2 Republican senators, which left Mike Pence's vote the deciding one. This marks the first time in United States history that a vice president was needed to break the tie in the Senate over a cabinet nominee.
Meanwhile, in Afghanistan, a suicide bomber strikes an Afghan Supreme Court that takes the lives of 19 people. The group behind this attack is confirmed to be the Taliban. Shortly after the attack, a roadside bomb went off and killed a district bomb official in the West Fahad province while he was on the way home. The Taliban claimed this attack as well. The U.S. Embassy and Afghan government are doing their best to find and prosecute those responsible for this horrific attack.
According to the watchdog group Amnesty International, the Syrian government under the presidency of Bashar al-Assad has been secretly executing somewhere between 5,000 and 13,000 people in a prison as part of his campaign to eliminate any opposition of his administration. The killing supposedly took place over a 4-year period between the years 2011 and 2015 in the said Nava facility. Many human rights groups estimate that many more prisoners have disappeared in the Syrian prison system as a result of Assad's rule and suspect torture being involved as well. This has been World News.
Instead of Sweetheart this year, we're having Winter Informal.
And there'll be Winter Kings too.
Right? And this week, there are Hornet Spotlight. Here's a closer look.
John Joe Sanchez.
Hello. My name is Michael Anthony Knight.
Hey, Northtown. I'm Cruzy Barra.
Hey, my name's Caleb DeWitt.
My name is Jack Pio.
Hi, I'm Henry Hoodwin.
Hello, my name is Baruch Amari.
I'm involved in football, wrestling, student council, and student senate.
I've been involved in football for 4 years, and I lettered all 4 times. I was in track and field for 3 years. I'm an active member in DECA this year, and I'm an IB diploma candidate.
I'm involved in cheer, student council. I'm student body president. I'm in NHS, cycling director, and I think that's about it.
I'm involved in speech and debate, theater, FCA, student council, student senate. I was a volleyball manager. I announce basketball. I do the morning announcements sometimes, and probably some other stuff too.
I'm involved in robotics, tennis, band, NHS, and IBCP.
I'm the captain of the tennis team and also on Science Olympiad. I'm an IB diploma candidate.
I've been involved in baseball for 4 years, lettering twice, football for 2 years, lettering twice, NHS, DECA, Student Senate, Pointed Pride, Stuco, JA, and I've also been a manager for basketball for 3 years and a softball manager for 2 years.
You should vote for me because I'm John Joe Sanchez.
Now, I want to be Winter King because I have a competitive rivalry with some of the other candidates. Baruch. And even when I was on the sideline during my seasons, they still cheered me on.
L-I-K-E, let's go number 53.
You should vote for me for Winter King because that phone you're using, I made that.
You should vote for me because I own a lot of denim.
And I think you should vote for me for Winter King because I rock the flannel.
And I want to be Winter King because, as my last name implies, all I get is win-wins, and I'm freaking L's on the rest of the candidates, boy.
I want to be Winter King because I want to be Mike Knight in something other than 2K.
He can't beat me in 2K.
And also,
Who do you want to win?
I want Caleb to win, and you?
I already told Mike Knight I'd vote for him.
But more than anything, I want NKC to win, and they did last night. Let's take a look. Congratulations, Lady Hornets won last night 53-44 against Staley, and boys won 66-63 last night against Staley. Make sure to show your support by coming to the game tomorrow and Friday against Oak Park, and come to the Winter Informal after the game. Last week, we sent out a poll asking the questions, where is the best place to eat lunch in Northtown? Here are the results. Lucky Dragon with 28%, with Quick Trip coming in second place with 27%. The Little Store coming in third with 26%, followed by Subway, Taco Bell, and Dairy Queen.
This week, we want you to tell us, which is the hardest core class? Go to your email and look for a request from Mr. Ryerson and check in next week for the results.
Northtown is a busy place.
There's always something happening.
Right? And so we want to take all this time to inform you the things and keep you in mind on what's buzzing around Northtown. Maple Woods Community College will be here Wednesday, February 22nd for the second phase of mobile enrollment. For those who haven't heard of it, mobile enrollment is a program where MCC comes to you and administrates the AccuPlacer test, scores that test, and tells you what classes are recommended for you. They will be administrating the AccuPlacer test in the library at either 7:30 or 10. The AccuPlacer is a placement test that assesses reading, writing, and math skills, which will be used to place you in the appropriate classes. If you plan to attend Maple Woods or any other MCC schools, the sign-up sheet for the AccuPlacer is outside Ms. Etinos' door in the Student Service Center.
It's that time of year again. I would try to get back into your teacher's good books because parent-teacher conferences are on Thursday, February 16th from 3:30 to 7:30 in all of the Norclay building.
Are you interested in singing? What about dancing? Because Northtown Show Choir, the Harmonieres, will be holding auditions from February 13th to the 16th. It's very prestigious choir, and there's no harm if you don't make it. They say they will teach you the audition dance, and you must prepare a 1-minute a cappella song. If you're interested in learning more, speak to Mr. Shirley in the choir room or email him at m.shirley@nkcschools.org.
If singing isn't your thing, maybe theater is. The National Shakespeare Monologue Competition is being held tomorrow, February 9th, after school. If you're interested, see the board outside Mr. Jackson's room, 211. And that's what's buzzing around Northtown this week. A few weeks ago, Leadership hosted Mental Health Awareness Week to bring attention to the stigma surrounding mental illness. NTV reporters Emmanuel Rodriguez and Bryce Johnson are looking further.
Recently, Northtown decided to bring attention towards mental health, which is an important part of childhood through adulthood. The stigma of mental health prevents people from getting help, and according to mentalhealth.gov, only 20% of children and adolescents with a mental illness receive treatment. Many of these mental health problems lead to suicide, which is the second leading cause of death within adolescents. Melissa Bodorf decided to speak about her son's experience with the stigma, which led him to commit suicide.
When on August 7th, my precious 21-year-old son took his own life. Many, many people will never be the same without Alex. How much their world is altered and their hearts forever broken. No life is perfect. No life is without struggle. But it can be more sun and less clouds. I'm here today because I know in my heart that Alex wanted to live. He didn't know how to ask for help. He was a victim of the stigma. We have to know that mental illness is just an illness. It's not a shame, it's not bad, and it's not who we are. It's not something we choose. It's just an illness, and it's treatable.
NTV News decided to interview a child psychologist, Dr. Amy Beck, about the stigma surrounding mental illness.
People are scared and embarrassed and feel like it's their fault and that they shouldn't need help, that you should just be able to get over it. But if we looked at physical illness the same way, like you don't really have diabetes. Like, you don't need those pills or that medication, that insulin, whatever, you know. You don't need a cast for your broken leg. You would never do that. But we do that for mental illness, and so that keeps people from asking. They usually know that they need help. Ask your doctor questions. We've heard everything. There's literally nothing that can't be said that we haven't heard at some point before. And so ask and get those fears relieved.
Although Mental Health Awareness Week has come to an end, mental health should still be something that is openly discussed. If you or a friend are experiencing suicidal thoughts, call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 1-800-273-8255. This has been Bryce Johnson reporting for Ntv News.
That's all we have for you this week, Northtown. To stay informed all week long, follow us on Twitter at Northtown News. For photos and announcements, check out our Facebook page, NKC Journalism. And for information about athletics and activities, MAPC games, and electronic student ID, download the North Canyon City High School app.
Thanks for watching, Northtown. Keep it classy.
And as always, it's a great day to be a Hornet.